Hey everyone, and welcome to the first ever episode of Gear Reviews with Ryan. This is my gear, I'm Ryan, roll the intro. Today I'm going to introduce you to a beautiful brand called Mayson guitars. These guitars are pretty underrated in the UK, but they are absolute cannons, although I don't normally like to use that word, but you can hardly describe them as anything else. They're loud, they're proud, and they're damn beautiful, to be honest with you. The finishes are so nice on them. So, let's just jump straight into it and give you a little bit of what these guys sound like. Alright, now you've heard them, let's move on to the pros. The pros. Okay, so the pros on this guitar are, there's quite a few, so I'll try and get through them quite quickly. But they've got amazing machine heads on them. They're beveled to the back of the headstock, so you don't have a fixing screw. It's Mason's own design, and they're just elegant and really beautiful machine heads. They have a bolt-on neck system, so you can easily whip the neck off if you ever need to do any repairs, not that you probably will need to. The higher end ones have a carbon fibre reinforcement in the neck, so your neck will always stay straight. The neck block itself, which is the part that the neck attaches to inside the body, is extended underneath this bit of fingerboard here. So if that fingerboard were to ever, the top were to ever warp, that bit of fingerboard isn't going with it. It's a common problem on a lot of acoustic guitars where you get a bit of dip or a little bit of a high spot where kind of the end of the fingerboard ramps up a little bit. You won't get that at all with these guitars. So longevity with these instruments is second to none. These are all more modern luthier techniques, so you won't see any of these kind of techniques on a Martin guitar or any traditional made instrument. You might see some of these being adopted by Taylor. If not now, maybe in the future, they take a more modern approach to instruments and are probably the closest comparison to Mayson at the moment. The bridges themselves, they're double-staged bridges, so you always get a great break angle on them. You get lovely wood stock, so really nice tight-grained spruces and cedars, and the bracing pattern inside is a little bit of a hybrid bracing. It's still an X brace, but the X is a little less steep than most guitars, and then they adopt a half fan down the bottom. This means that there's slightly more braces, but they can make them a lot smaller and a lot thinner, so the top is free to move, which gives you a very loud and proud instrument. So, let's move on to the cons. The cons. The cons on these guitars are pretty much the whole range is high gloss. Some people love it, some people don't. This particular one has a high gloss neck, which I actually don't mind, and if you keep on top of it with wax, you'll be fine, it'll be silky smooth. The higher end ones come with satin necks. Some of them do, some of them don't. So if you're not a high gloss person, then maybe these guitars aren't for you, but if you are, definitely check them out. I personally think that adding a gloss lacquer fills in all the kind of soft spots, let's say, of the grain and actually ends up with a brighter instrument. So gloss lacquer could be beneficial if you're looking for a bright, punchy, loud instrument. Let's give it a bit more of a sound test for you, and then we can move on to the fun bit. That was played really badly, but you get the idea. These are loud, proud, punchy, and awesome. So let's move on to Monty's approval rating. Come up. You can do it. Oh, there you are. All right. So, everyone, this is Monty. Now, Monty, I need your help. Yeah?
Alright,
You're going to give me some approval ratings on guitars.
I think I can do that.
So, do you approve of this?
Oh, I think I do, yeah.
What do you reckon?
Oh, it's nice.
Is that a good guitar?
That's a solid 8, I reckon. Be better with treats, though.
Alright, so we've heard a little bit about the M7S. Now, let's move on to the B-roll.
Gonna get ya. He's coming at ya. It's the heavy metal go, 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 go.